trying to see if we were gonna get another like song jump, see if but we didn't come there naturally because you guys were worried about if it started or not this time. It wasn't natural like before when we just were vibing.
You started it last time. You didn't start it this time.
Other way around.
Yeah,
we're the. And you're the one that
cut my life in.
This is my last resort.
Suffocation. No.
This is not the same.
It's not the same. Where I do want to go is where we went the other day. There's been a lot of good TikToks. Mom, it's not a phase. It's a lifestyle. Fuck. What was it?
Yeah, we sang something right before that.
I jumped Hey There Delilah for a second, but I know it's not that.
Hey There Delilah, what's it?
I saved a TikTok on it. I will find it right now.
Yeah, the thing is that we went... Because the thing that got us there was us both agreeing that last night...
God damn!
I gotta cut that out for copyright. But no, the thing that got us to whatever song it was us both agreeing that there weren't that like good TikToks last night. Like they weren't bad. It was like, okay. But none that were like, yo, you gotta see this TikTok.
Yep.
There just weren't. And then some song popped in my head.
I'm just saying, she could end my life.
She got like, I'll fucking kill you, but it's gonna be the best sex ever.
That's
eyes.
exactly
that's the look she's giving, right?
Exactly.
You saw it too, though, right?
Alright, I got you.
You saw it too? You were there?
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I think we need to get Mike's reaction on one scene before we get out of TikTok and jump on this. And even though Mike's not
one
there,
scene?
on one scene, Mike's not anywhere near there. He's about 80 episodes short, but he needs to see it. Forget the match. We will kill you. Like they're just having a little tournament game, and the squad they came in full smoke demon mode, and and you know what I get so pissed about? He will never get to experience the real true version of that because in the dub they say some stupid shit like we're gonna beat you up or something like that.
I watched it subbed. It was
like there aren't a lot of scenes that I'm just so disappointed in how they converted, but that one.
Yo, Black
Yeah, but
Clover.
it's still superior because, you know, it's dubbed.
Luck straight comes in, forget the match, we will kill you. And, oh, God, shivers.
Yeah, but Luck's crazy.
Luck is fan-fucking-tastic.
Luck,
and
Luck
the look in their eyes when
with the look in Magma's eyes, bro.
Right.
Yo.
Even though he's
what
a
are you
little
doing?
bitch.
But you know, after you know, before the time skip, nice power up. We got to switch to an anime he can actually talk about. If we're gonna jump right into that.
So is Asta Gohan because you know?
Asta is Naruto.
Because you know Yami's Piccolo.
No, but I like the comparison you're trying to make there.
It's just Piccolo.
Yeah.
Asta is Naruto.
Did I tell you that I just recently realized that All Might is fucking Piccolo? Zoro
Zoro
because he has like a slight like change on his voice for All Might, so I never like picked it up. But I was like, oh, yeah, it's fucking him.
Well, that's like the conversation we were talking about. Who was it? I was upset because of the Latin voice actor for
Toy's daughter girl.
Yeah. Wasn't one of the larger ones. That's it. All the dub voice actors overlap like crazy. It makes you think that it must not be that hard to get into the industry.
Or maybe it is that hard, that's why they all overlap.
Hey, I guess it depends on the perspective. I actually sat there and watched like a 1 hour video on this girl dubbing Pokemon Ash, actually, because it's a girl who dubbed Ash.
In both countries.
Yeah, both countries.
Okay.
Yeah. So, he was interested.
So Ash is a chick?
Okay. Ash is a chick, yep.
So why doesn't Ash have
so's Timmy Turner.
Yep. So is Chip.
Chip Skylark?
Yep. My shiny teeth in me.
Shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars at night. No, it is that.
Yeah, it's not there. Plus, I don't know it as well.
Shiny teeth that sparkle.
Oh my fucking god!
So welcome back to the.
Wait. One of my coworkers didn't fucking know a day to remember. Like, because they came into my office, and I'm just fucking jamming, going through some paperwork. la, 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 la. I'm full on fucking into it.
Everybody was singing it.
And she comes in, she's like...
No? It should make you chuckle.
Haha.
Oh, God. She said, oh, who is this? And I'm like, it's a day to remember. And I'm like, oh, that's like, who the fuck did she say? Who does, shit. Disturbed. She asked if it was just like Disturbed. I was like, no.
Yeah, but you know what would have been worse? What if she walked in there and was like, oh, you're listening to classic rock?
I could have handled that. She's like 19. I'm old.
I don't know. That would have hurt me.
I've accepted it. My driver's license expires this year. I fucking looked at it yesterday just for added chance, and it expires this year.
You still got the original driver's license?
I've been out of high school for 10 years now.
I've been...
Are you going to your 10-year reunion?
If I get invited.
Angela went. It was absolutely pitiful.
Was it?
Yeah.
Anybody show up?
Yeah. Like 15 people.
I mean, better than none.
Girls looking to cheat on their husbands. Guys looking to cheat on their wives.
What if I bring my wife and we help a girl cheat on her
Yeah,
husband?
that's something entirely separate. Entirely separate. It is what it is. But go ahead now. I'm sorry. I stopped your introduction because the...
Well, now it's too late. I'm out of it.
All right, guys.
Someone's got to introduce it.
Welcome back to the Good Vibes Cast. We are here with Collin, Mike, and Austin, just chilling, hanging out on a random weekday. I just got out of work. Collin did not have to work today, if I remember correctly.
Nope.
That's right. And Mike was going to work today, but he said, fuck that noise, and he opted out of that shit. So
Bro, I was legitimately sick.
He said, fuck that noise.
He's got the vid.
He's got the
I
vid.
got the vid.
We're just going to chill, and then we're going to play some Magic later, and it's just a good old time. Mike and I are getting ready for vacation. I'm not going to be allowed to enjoy it to the fullest, unfortunately, but we're going to...
Why? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're enjoying.
What if it happens, like in the middle of the week? You know?
I'll be so fucking psyched. She comes back on Saturday. If I get the call on Saturday, okay, interview's on Sunday. And then right after, I'll be like, Mike, get ready. Just clear the next 3 days.
Why can't you just enjoy every day to the fullest?
It's
fantastic.
It comes down to perspective.
It's because lawmakers are bitches.
Lawmakers are bitches.
Yeah.
Our president got put in without Civil War starting yesterday. That was
good.
That was interesting. I expected there to be a little bit of,
I mean, let's wait till the weekend, for
some people got to work.
Some of those people, they get their news from, the mail still. So, yeah.
There's this picture that's been going...
Newspapers.
Jesus. There's this meme that's been going viral, and it was a picture of back in a portion of our history, civil unrest, back when there was still discrimination and diversity between colored individuals.
Wow.
Anytime
You're
from...
really going to call them colored people?
Last year to...
Well, the headline on the news article said colored, so I feel like it's specific for this. And
so anywhere from last year till, the beginning of time.
Specifically, before we had some major progression in our country, when we still
Can I direct you to the riots from last year?
I did do air quotes on progression. Don't get me wrong. Systematic racism still exists. But, and it was a picture of, these African-American students that come into the high school for the first time. And it was, 10 maybe high school girls all, just yelling at them and yelling slurs and shit like that. And, with their...
What slurs were they yelling, Austin?
I couldn't tell from the picture.
Also, no.
Yeah. I don't know where you're trying to go with this. But the thing that I found
just waiting for the beeps.
comical about it was that you looked at their hairstyles, and then the next picture was a picture of all the older ladies at a Trump rally, yelling in support of him, and it looked like just them, exactly them, grown up with the same hairstyles and everything. I knew what they were going for, but that one thing in particular, it made them look almost identical, and I got a little bit of a kick out of it. And I'm actually sad because I'm sad in the fact that there's going to be less memes roasting the shit out of Trump. Because I have found quite a few of them funny.
Yeah, but I'm just done with the Orange Man.
I was done with the Orange Man a while ago. But they've stepped up their game on Trump memes.
Like, they're okay, but I just...
Our friend had a funny one.
I need at least, like, a year, you know...
A year off?
Just a year off from any of it. And then, you know, I'll find him funny again, but just... every time he opened his mouth.
Yeah?
Every time he opened his mouth.
So Magic Online.
Yeah.
Been having so much fun. Have
Say
you
it.
played any new decks?
Belfie.
Translation, though, we don't do transitions at all.
Belfie.
Okay.
We played against that Belfie deck. I made one. I'm having a great time with it.
Yeah.
Not the strongest. I'm not winning games, but I'm enjoying it.
I rebuilt a Simic deck, which is a blue-green. And I'm having a lot of fun with that, actually, right now. And it's not, like, anything fancy. It's just random blue-green shit. And I'm running a Momir as the commander, so anytime I cast a blue creature, I can reveal the top card of my library. If it's a creature, I can put it into my hand. Anytime I cast a green creature, I can search my library for a creature and put it on the top of my deck. So anytime I cast a blue-green creature, I get a creature into my hand.
I want to record our in-person sessions because I watched the in-person session like Magic play on YouTube.
Yeah.
But, like it'll be on the screen. There's not that much of it. I am literally a channel launched last month that just plays once every week.
Yeah.
And they're at 160K subscribers. Like with no previous following or anything like that. Just because it's such a fucking niche market and nobody's doing it. I want to do it. It just requires a couple extra cameras. I have one camera we could use.
And, you'd have to show your face.
He could wear a mask.
If we just face it straight down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the best one of those contents are not the ones where it's just straight down.
When it pans over to me, it'll be a blurred face.
That's a lot.
Well, you're going to have to... Either way, it's going to require a lot of editing no matter what, because the best ones of that also, as soon as you play a card, you edit in the transition effect from where the card was played up to the middle of the screen with effectively a JPEG of what the card is, you know. It'd be a lot of editing no matter what, and that's why once a week is pretty advantageous. But, I mean, the fact that we could sit down and sesh out several games...
See, you say that when... I feel like that'd be pretty easy because all you would have to do is open up Magic Online and open up the preview pane and just have that in a recorded window by itself.
Not talking difficulty at all.
Colin just agreed to edit them.
I never did agree
He
to
said
edit
it's
them.
easy.
I said that.
Not
part would
talking
be easy.
difficulty at all. Talking time consumption wise.
Yeah.
Probably like a 15-hour edit, like realistically.
Yeah, Colin agreed to do it. We're fine.
Not at all.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna once a week, sometimes twice, like
But
on holidays.
the point being is, if we got to the point of doing that, we would get to the point of being able to record. It's Wylander, because that looks like where the fuck we're going at this point.
Play what?
D&D.
Oh.
Jake is head on for Wylander. Speaking of which, what's he doing today?
What's what?
What's he doing today?
Jake?
Working.
I don't fucking know. Why would I know what Jake's doing on a random Thursday?
I didn't know if you invited him to the podcast or not.
Oh, he's been on one.
Yeah, he just never
was it
shows
just
up.
one?
Yeah, he just never
I
shows
thought it
up.
was like 2 or 3.
It's the unreleased one.
Oh, you know, no, he was on
is in
one that was
Yeah,
released.
no, he is one that's published, and he's in
Because
one that's
Kelsey was
unreleased.
here with that one.
No, he's not.
I thought he was in one that was unreleased.
Oh, yeah, one that's never going to be released.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Why is it never going to be released?
It had no.
We, brought up random people, talk shit.
Yeah,
This is essentially what happened.
Oh, okay.
because
That's
he
what
was
wound up happening.
here for one that was it felt like turned into a bashing session.
Yeah.
That one got released.
That one got released.
That one got released too.
It's the one before that didn't.
It's the one where we were just casually, hey, name this place right next to my house. Also, fuck this person we know.
Yeah. Fucking Donna.
Fucking Donna.
I think there was a lot of fucking Donna that day.
One of my favorite things from
I mean, it was a bukkake party.
yeah
Oh yeah.
that '70s show is the
Is the Bukkake party?
that one clip where Eric and Donna, they're at the restaurant that I can't remember the name of, right? And Fez and Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah, talk about a glow up though,
Fez, yeah, for real. But Donna found a pair of panties, and she was confronting Eric on it. And Eric's like, I swear I don't know. And then Donna's mom came in and is like, Donna, those are my panties. Grabbed them. And then Fez and
you are a god.
You are a god.
Kelso.
Oh, Kelso, that's right.
Michael Kelso.
God, dude, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis though, like, talk about a fucking love story there. That's fucking crazy. In Hollywood,
You know, she was not
control the
18
weather,
during that 70s show?
Yeah.
she was not 18.
She was, like,
they were the
14 or
first
something like
kiss
that.
to something like that. I watched an interview on it once.
Yeah.
What's Mila Kunis been in lately besides that Bad Moms set of movies?
I don't think much.
I don't think much either.
I couldn't tell you.
Ashton Kutcher's out here trying to save the world.
She might have done some cameos,
Yeah, it's possible. I just feel like I haven't seen her much.
but
But she was staying
She's not
consistent
Meg
for a while.
anymore. So.
Sure.
she's not what?
Meg.
She's not.
No.
Who's Meg? Some other person?
Some voice actor.
Yeah,
thing.
someone
Okay.
else. She was Meg for quite a while, though. And I'm sure she made enough to...
I mean, she made money off of everything else, so.
Yeah, I mean, she'll still continue probably to get some sort of royalties. Yeah, from Family Guy. It's still selling.
Yo, I actually read an article about, basically they're breaking down the taxes of the anybody making over $1 million a year.
Okay.
And they're showing them the sources of which they get their money. And it's 5 main sources. They have their primary income, royalties, secondary income, which is owning a business or something like that.
Dividends are in there somewhere.
Dividends is the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Investing.
Money makes money.
And then another one was capital gains.
There was a clip from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air where after he quit being a judge, he was going to quit, and Carlton and the sister, who I can't remember at the time, they were
The little one or the big one?
the big one. They were freaking out. They're like, "We need money. You know, you can't quit." Blah blah blah.
He said, "My money makes money."
That's right. He turns, looks at Carlton, and is like, you set it up. My money makes enough money. You don't got to worry about it. We're good.
Yeah.
It's true though. It really is.
Yeah.
Housing prices are high as shit.
I mean, my stocks, I'm up. I think it's like 30% for the year.
Yo, I just did my taxes, and I saw.
Can't file till February.
Well, I mean, I've already sent them electronically.
Yeah, no,
it doesn't
still.
go through until February 21st or some shit.
It's fucking stupid.
It's fucking stupid. But I saw my
It's
income
taxing
ratio
me like May now.
of my overtime pay to my normal pay. So it was 37% of my income was overtime pay.
Nice.
That's a lot. I don't think I'll ever get that time of my life back.
Yo, I always get excited when it's
Your
tax
taxes have to
season.
be complicated
Oh, but
as
since
shit.
Jupiter
man.
Ascending, she's basically only done the Bad Moms movies.
Forgot about Jupiter
And
Ascending.
then The Spy Who Dumped Me. It's got a movie coming out this year.
Mine actually aren't that bad. I do get a 1044 and a W too.
Yeah, you're married. You get all the breaks. We get it.
Yeah, but don't you have to file for all your?
That's what the
receipts?
10 I think it's 1099.
1099's like when we were bowling. That's what I got was
1099.
1099s. They gave me a little bit of headache just for all the.
I said
different sources.
1044. I'm thinking 4473.
Mm-hmm.
No, the 1099. I have to fill out one of those,
Mm-hmm.
and then I also fill out the do the W2 tax thing, and a lot of my shit gets written off, and it's fantastic.
You want to write off my computer and give me half the money?
But basically, what happens is the more I write off, the less actual income I make.
What's your deduction count? Do you come in at 12,000 or are you lower? Because I know standardized deduction in Florida is 12,000.
I can't tell you.
Because
I don't know.
I'm at 12,000. I tried to do my car and my computer in the same year, and it still wouldn't let me get there. Because you can only claim a percentage of your car. I'm like, man, I dropped $33K into my car. You should let me fucking claim that shit.
That's because you're.
oldness.
That's
I
because
literally
it's.
just got invited to a page to help plan the 10-year reunion.
Wow.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, in the field.
I bet you listen to classic rock.
So,
Yeah.
the problem is you can't
Classic
claim
rock.
everything because you're not 1099. You're W-2.
I know.
If you were 1099, you get to claim so much more.
Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, you could effectively just establish and pay the $100 to get an LLC, and then you could claim the 1099 with your W-4.
Oh, yes.
Because you just have to have one established, and it doesn't cost much to establish one.
It doesn't cost much of anything. I mean, I established one
Yeah.
and got all my licenses for like $200.
See, it's like $100, $150 is not bad.
But it depends on what you're doing it for. You can just incorporate yourself.
Yeah.
That's something people do when they win the lottery because corporations get less taxes taken out. And
Ooh.
you don't have to pay the 30%.
We've had this discussion, but let's have it again on the podcast. Colin input. What is? Give me a second. I have to Google right here.
What is it good for?
No.
War?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Shit, my drink's empty.
That sucks.
It does. Hey, Kelsey, get me a drink. Oh, wait.
She's not here.
I know. She said we should push it back till tomorrow because she gets off tomorrow.
We have D&D tomorrow. All right.
We've never set up a session.
Yeah, no, we did.
We never set up a session.
We never said, yo, when we're doing it next.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't.
I mean, I don't know. You were in the bathroom at the time, but you were there.
We did not set up.
Yeah, because you went pee as soon as it was done over there, and we brought it up. And Jake was talking about, and he said he was going to send everyone the link to the player hand guide for Zweilander, and he wants everyone to dive into it.
I wasn't there for that. Okay. I was in the room then.
Let's go out of that.
Let's
go
put
into
this. This for a second. I have started creating a character for that. If that's what we're doing,
We're not doing that now.
No, we're doing this. I want to do this until we get. I want to play a 15 to 20 campaign.
Jackpot for Saturday is $20 million. You win the $20 million.
Okay.
First question that
Jackpot for what?
Powerball.
That's not Powerball. Powerball's $40 million.
No, Powerball Florida for Saturday, January 23rd, 2021 is $20 million.
Yeah, Mega Millions up to like.
Yeah, Mega Millions.
They have the Powerball. The minimum used to be 40.
It's at 20 right now. So you hit it.
Okay. Lump sum.
Of course, lump sum. So you figure you're going to get $10 million.
Half. They take 30%.
Who's they?
Government takes 30%.
Yes. But if I'm not mistaken, you end up coming up to almost 45% of it taken.
No, you come up to about 30%. I think it's 34 total. And my phone just died.
We'll call it 14. Let's call it 12. 12 million.
Okay.
Okay? What are you doing? First thing you're doing, what are you doing? What's going on?
Getting split between different bank accounts, making sure to...
We never did that.
We did do this.
Split the blank accounts?
Oh, no, we didn't split.
Yeah.
No, I thought you meant we didn't have this conversation.
Yeah, no. We
So,
definitely had a conversation.
basically what happens is you're only insured up to a certain amount in banks.
It's true.
It might be a little different depending on your account, but most are only $250,000.
We did not plan on
Carnival's
having
back up for me.
We did not plan on having that much liquid left over for that because of how much we were putting into investing bonds, LLC, and stuff like that.
Well, the thing is, you can get quote unquote high interest bank savings account, bank accounts, whatever.
Yeah.
Their high interest is like 3 to 5% though.
Yeah, it is.
But it's still interest on the money.
Yep.
So you make $12 million. Automatically, I'm donating probably $4 to $6 million of it.
Never did that either.
Never did that. I'd be okay with 2 right off the bat to bring me to an even 10.
I'd probably do.
Nah, once I start making money, I'll donate.
I'll donate it
This money right now don't get donated.
because you only need $2 million to live off your entire life.
For the greater good. Is why
We
I'm
had this
donating
conversation.
right now.
Do you remember? Mike's convinced under $1 million he could live off of it his entire life.
It takes $2 million to live off the interest of money for the rest of your life.
He's what he's saying is that his lifestyle, what he needs, his needs aren't much.
Okay, so my run through, right off the rip, you need
Just to be
car, house, and those are two that you need.
Colin. Cars paid off.
I understand.
Live in a house my roommate inherited.
I understand.
My two biggest
Just to
things
be
are-
clear, literally.
What do you pay for rent though?
Oh, God, $300.
Okay, you buy a house, you pay maybe not even $10,000.
Yeah, but the thing is, you realize my rent is splitting the bills. I don't pay any actual rent. That is my to live here price.
Okay. Well, that's fine for you then.
That's where
he's at. Yeah.
I have it locked up. So like $1 million.
But you
could
meet a girl one day. You just gonna move in here with her?
Yeah.
What if Rob meets a girl? You're just gonna live here all together?
Yeah.
Is he okay with that?
I don't know.
What if he wants a family? Where's the kids gonna stay?
Oh, fuck them.
Bonnie and I got this planned out. We're
Okay.
good to go on this.
So I'm gonna go back to my plan.
Okay.
So I'm donating, let's say, $4 million right off top. So I'm down to $8 million.
Okay.
All right. So in investing, $2 million in actually a majority of that's going to be in quote unquote safe stocks.
Okay.
The ones that aren't going anywhere anytime like soon.
You could fucking throw in the S&P 500 and just get an 8% return every year on average. So
But then a portion of it's going to be in riskier stocks, stuff like I'm doing currently,
Tesla.
where you can make.
You like those high payout real estate stocks, man.
You get like your real estate stocks that you end up making like 40% over the course of a year. So do that with another probably close to $2 million.
224% of Tesla. Let's just Tesla's good stuff.
Honestly, I'm doing paper trading as well because they do competitions for paper trading on Webull. My link in the description. But
He has the information. He can do it now.
yeah,
It's true.
I could do it. I'm not, but I could. Give me your stash stuff. I'll throw that down there too.
Yeah, join through my stash. Give me $20 extra.
Hey, give me 2 free stocks.
Like
Get
a
yourself
fucking
2 free
Patreon
stocks.
first.
But so
If
they
we
do.
had the Patreon, we wouldn't need to ask them for money for stock.
So what I was saying is they do paper trading, which is you get $1 million fake money, you invest in real stocks, and it's the actual stock market how it is. I invested something like $400,000 into Tesla, and I am up, I think, 100 grand.
But it's fake money.
I know, but
What if that was real
if
money?
it's the competition. Actually, some of my one of my stocks is up 200%. I tried to sell it this morning and it didn't sell.
That's sad.
That was, and then it dropped back down to.
I was going to say, if it didn't sell at 200%, chances are it's not maintaining that.
no, it dropped. It dropped.
Yeah, that's usually how that works.
It was up 200 up to. I was up 200% in the morning, and then it dropped down to where I'm up 150 still. So, but other than that, buy a house. Nothing too fancy. Something like 10 acres. BFE.
Mm-hmm.
Nice little. I want a
Staying in the
3
state?
or 4 bedroom. Yes, in Florida is going to be one, and in one of the northern states is going to be another.
He's buying 2 houses now.
Yeah. And the cool thing about the one up north is I can let my friends live in it while I'm down here, and then they can.
That bitch is Airbnb to every fucking day of the week.
I'll charge them basically utilities and taxes and probably roughly $200 on top of that for any maintenance that I might need to do, and I just save up the money and profit for back and forth. I would do local investing in businesses. That'd be another fun thing to do. Make a little bit of money off of that.
Mike brought up the idea that he loves the idea of being able to like walk in randomly to a mom and pop shop that's like maybe
Yeah,
going,
just randomly give people money.
just fail and be like, you know what? Here you go. Here's a mill. Make it work.
Like how Mr. Beast must feel every single fucking day of his life.
I didn't get to that part yet. I have a mill set for that. Because that just seems like something... Oh, this person's car just broke down. They don't have a car.
You know what? I need some
Let me go get
serotonin
you
today.
Boom. Just make people happy. But I wouldn't make enough to keep doing it like that, like he does. But stuff like that, I would have my own company. I've got some little ideas. Some little fun ideas in my head for if I ever do get rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like what?
See, they're private. Don't let them get all out. Some of them are really dumb. And I'm
Like
excited
what?
for it. So, what else would I do?
I want to hear the really dumb shit. I put $1 million aside just to enter the fucking World Series of Poker every year.
I wouldn't do that.
Are you good on your breakdown? You want to give yourselves more time to think? We'll shift over to Mike.
I mean, I've thought about this a lot. Like, I know what I do, and a lot of it's the business aspect of it. Whether or not I would make myself an LLC or not, probably would 100%. Just to save that extra money.
Don't save that money.
Definitely buy enough. Definitely buy a nice streaming rig. Nice little computer setup in the house.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who wouldn't? Mike?
Listen, I don't remember what I said.
Yeah, give us your
last
breakdown
time.
right now. Whatever it is. Because it changes.
And
day to
now,
day.
you know, it would be lying because people listen to the Pokemon episode. Link in below.
That's probably not true.
Probably not. Probably not. Unlike the fucking the
Weeble
GoFundMe.
Stash.
It's right here.
The Weeble Stash and GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
He has the blinking fingers again.
See, the problem is the GoFundMe, as we discussed on our latest Pokemon, is only viewable in the 5th dimension. So it's there, you just don't see it. 'Cause
Why is it
you
not
don't
there
see
yet?
in the 5th dimension.
Why is it not in the 4th dimension yet?
Because, you know, it's not.
What about the 3rd
I only know
dimension?
how to make things in the 5th dimension. I don't know what to tell you. I have no skills in the 4th
So why don't you
or the
make
5th. Woo!
Why don't you have Austin make the?
Austin doesn't have time.
I argue that.
He's off this week.
It's true.
He can set up the Patreon, the GoFundMe.
He should. I mean, he already set up our, you know, MySpace page, our Twitch account, our second secret channel.
We have a Twitch account.
The Twitter.
We have a Twitch account. We have a Twitter account. We actually do have a second YouTube account because before we had Good Vibes Game, we had another one.
Did we?
Yes, we did with another name.
We do have.
Well,
a
I
new-
mean,
we have like
I
3 other YouTubes.
have.
Not that one. No, not
Okay.
Not that one. Like we.
I have a
backup?
YouTube.
Yeah, we
Where's our
do.
backup?
Oh, I don't want to say it right now because it doesn't have an image. I'll tell it to you after. Absolutely.
I mean, if we have it though, we
It-
can't take it.
Huh?
This would be verbal copyright.
That's not how that works. Because
No, that's
those
not.
assholes still made Good Vibes Gaming.
Yeah.
It's not verbal copyright.
I mean, yeah, but they had the channel before.
Not that one.
Yeah, no, that one, the one that got big. They had it before. They just didn't have like any videos on it.
They can still make another one. Like you can still make another Good Vibes Gaming.
Yeah, I know, but like that's why there's no copyright with the
I'll look at it right now. Continue on, please.
Continue with what?
Yeah, what the fuck were we talking about?
Water. All right, fine. I'll give you like literally. I've thought about this enough to write it down. My plan hasn't really changed much, but the number one first thing, if I win the lottery, I'm not claiming it at first. The first thing I'm doing is I am Googling my ass a national law firm that has one of their actual firms based Tampa, Orlando, Miami, it doesn't matter where it is. Somewhere in Florida that is reachable.
You should try Pearson Spectre Lit.
Pearson Spectre Lit would be lit if it was still Pearson Spectre Lit. But
yeah, now it's Spectre Lit and Fuckboy.
Perspective. Getting a name.
Does he know?
No, he
He
doesn't.
has no idea.
Okay.
Get a partner.
Well, you're also wrong because it's that name's first.
Fuckboy's name's first?
Depends on who you think
Yeah, it's
Fuckboy is.
who do you think Fuckboy is?
The main character.
Oh, Mike?
Mike?
No.
Nah, not at all. Well, I mean,
Then I don't know who Fuckboy is.
There is.
Okay.
There is a firm with Mike's name on it, yes.
Ross?
Yeah. It exists somewhere in the world.
But not in the same building that
Yeah.
Guy Spectre Lit is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Contacting a partner.
Also, you could argue, a main character is on the show the entire run of its existence, so is Mike the main character?
Yes,
Is Mike the main character or is Harvey the main character?
it's Mike.
Or maybe Donna was
Donna.
the main character all along.
No, she misses out on a few episodes.
I said every season, I didn't say every episode. Luffy's not in every episode of One Piece.
Mike's in every episode so far.
So far, though.
He's gonna take off for a month.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they did in How I Met Your Mother.
What?
They hid Lily's pregnancy.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they hit a Lily's.
They did it really well, though.
And it's funny because she was pregnant the
Yeah.
season before on the show.
Yeah. Oh, and did you know in the episode where Marshall's dad dies, there's a countdown?
Did you know that
What
when
do you mean there's a countdown?
There's a countdown throughout the episode to when that happens.
Yeah, there's a countdown throughout the. But
It's like 12, 11,
Yep.
10, 9, 8.
did you know that he had no idea it was going to happen?
Yes.
Yeah, that it was completely just raw.
Yep.
He had no idea it was going to. It was his raw reaction, and then everyone else in the cast cried watching him do it.
Yeah.
Good on him.
I like a lot of the improvised stuff.
I love the improvised stuff.
Like the blueberries in Avengers. Fantastic.
Do you know when Anne Hathaway slipped in Princess Diaries, like on the bleachers? That she actually just slipped and they just kept it in the film because they liked her reaction?
Okay.
Fast and the Furious, fucking The Rock comes up the driveway, and
Oh, yeah.
Tyrese, I believe.
Wow. You don't know his name?
I'm trying to remember. His name.
Ludacris? Tyrese?
No. Roman Pierce. Who plays his character? His last name's slipping me.
Okay.
Either way, he's like, you better hide your baby oil, and then Ludacris spits out his water. That was 100% improvised because The Rock responded, better hide that big ass forehead, and then he spits out the water. I love improvised moments with actors; they're great. Marvel has so many of them; it's all great.
And Wolf of Wall Street, the chest banging. I was gonna do it, but audio won't pick it up.
I mean, if you hit loud enough.
I was. Yeah. Apparently, he does that before scenes.
Good.
For some reason.
Get him hyped up.
I guess.
Wolf of Wall Street. Oh my God! Can we talk for a second? How much Leonardo DiCaprio was fucking robbed of this goddamn Oscar to the point the man had to practically kill himself on Revenant to get the fucking Oscar. He should have
He got
had
an Oscar for a movie I've never even seen.
It's not even his best performance.
It's not. Deserved. And then when he received the Oscar, I don't know if you actually watched it.
No.
Goes up, thanks everyone he needs to thank. Thanks Scorsese, of course, and his team and everything. And then immediately flips it and starts to advocate for the planet.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He loves the Earth. He loves our
We
planet.
love the earth.
He produced that song.
And as our planet.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why he has this whole bit at the end.
Yeah. He's got a longer cameo than anyone else.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So he has a whole bit where he's...
Y'all need to really check out what Leonardo is doing. He seems like he knows what's going on. This might be my favorite song ever, Little Dicky. We love
Didn't know that.
Of course it's Earth, Ariana. Everyone's visited it. Great song. Little Dicky.
Great song.
Trying to make plays.
No, DiCaprio should have won for Django, though.
I
where
think he would have for Django. And to be honest, I think that his Oscar-worthy Django, absolutely. Wolf of Wall Street was just a fantastic film. Though.
That 40 Years a Slave. Have you ever watched that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went there with Jasmine at the movie theater, and I didn't know what I was going to see. She brought me to there. I was the only white person in that theater.
Did you feel uncomfortable?
I felt uncomfortable when they started using some really harsh language on the screen.
Did you feel stared at?
Not really. No, not really.
Like,
When I hang out with Jasmine, I never feel stared at. Even when I went to her family reunion thing for when her
He doesn't.
uncle got
He
out of
doesn't know
jail.
who Jasmine is. Just to be clear.
yeah.
But I went to her family reunion, and there was only 2 white people, me and some chick's husband. And first thing I heard is, "Who's that white boy you're bringing on my property?" And I was like, "Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Collin. Hi." I had a lot of fun playing with the dog and all that too, but it's a very interesting experience when, who's this white guy? Who's that white boy? Fucking love it.
I grew up where white people were the minority.
Yeah.
And when I came here, it was completely
Big
different.
flip.
There was maybe 3 white people in the entire school. I came here, and there was maybe
3?
Not, yeah,
3, maybe?
3 maybe. And you come here, and there's maybe 3 just straight up Caucasian the entire school.
But now,
Now
the school,
it's different. A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our area is diversified quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has, really.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about it over the past few years.
Yeah. I mean, hell, even when I'm doing hiring, I notice it like a lot. Just having to go through all the requisitions and everyone applying.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, these aren't all white. That's interesting.
I mean, not judging based on name, they check ethnicity boxes too, and have to read over every application. But yeah.
But
Transition to somewhere awesome.
Transition to somewhere.
Yeah.
On the topic,
I feel like we haven't finished a single conversation this
We
time.
haven't.
Just, okay.
no, we're just.
all right, so back to Black Clover. So
I'm on episode 12.
You go back to the fucking thing that he can't talk about that much because he's 140 episodes away from where we are.
So has he got a sword yet?
Yeah, he has a sword.
He has a sword.
It's episode 1.
He's inside the
How
dungeon.
many swords?
He's
one
one.
singular sword.
Okay.
He's about to
Big
get a
broad
second
sword.
one because
Yeah.
he's in the dungeon.
Wow, way to spoil it.
So he's going to fight the dude who's got the crystals from the Diamond Kingdom.
The guy with the sleepy magic?
No,
Poison magic? Whatever the fuck he...
no. He's kind of cool though. He could,
I was about to bring up more Black Clover. I'm so excited for the new episodes.
I mean, only 141 exist, so...
I know. It's so good, though. I've had so much fun watching Black Clover, and I also started... Interspecies Reviewer. Still watching that on and off.
Sean told me that he put you onto it.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's worth the watch. It's definitely funny. It's just, it is only subbed, except for the first episode's dubbed. And it's not real long. It's worth the watch. I'm enjoying it.
I'm not opposed to it. Not the slightest.
I'm watching One Piece since 13 more episodes exist now.
Well, you're done with that now.
No, well, yeah. Yeah, the next one was already. Yeah,
So One Piece ceases to exist now.
doesn't exist for a month
That's right.
if they're still on schedule. Who knows?
They're not good. Kidding, we're in the great era of anime.
I mean, if they were on schedule, they wouldn't have got this far behind. They took a 2-year break.
So why don't you watch sub? Is there a reason?
Because then I can't space out.
Okay. But then you're not watching the show when you're spacing out.
Yeah, but I get caught back in.
Okay.
The problem is I space out a lot. Because I have undiagnosed ADHD.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the whole undiagnosed part.
Gotcha.
Very fidgety. Nosed.
I mean, I do this leg bounce thing, and it's really, like, hard
You know what
not
that
to do
means?
it.
You probably have undiagnosed ADHD. It's a thing now.
And I'm, like, actively trying not to, like, shake.
Mm-hmm. It's hard, right?
Yeah.
It's like pounding. Yeah.
Because Kelsey gets on me all the time for that.
You're shaking the whole fucking car. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Thank you for pointing out. I got you.
Well, no, it's more like when we're on the couch and she's like laying right where my leg's at, and I'm just kicking her over and over and over and over.
Maybe you're just violent.
Yeah, maybe I am.
Maybe
I'm abusive.
Maybe you have RLS.
Yeah.
That's a restless leg syndrome, you know?
I feel like it's the ADHD thing.
Probably.
But then I have medicine that helps with it.
Go get rid of one.
That no.
So he has diagnosed ADHD.
So you take meth for it.
That's what you take meth.
That's what it's for.
Yeah. So if you have ADHD undiagnosed, you take the street drug. Should diagnose it.
So where were you going to take us before I pointed out that we
He's a
hadn't finished the
fucking
conversation? Where were you going to take
master
us?
of
Yo!
derailing.
Hold up. So, have you ever heard this song by Whitest Kids You Know? It's...
A jungle out
No,
there.
don't tell your kids... Don't tell your mom and dad we're bad. Oh, it's basic... it's telling kids not to do stuff, but the whole thing towards the end is that it tells you exactly how to make meth when it says don't. Hey, don't do this and this and this and this exactly like this. It's fucking fantastic. Love the Whitest Kids You Know. They were on a independent film channel for a while.
I mean, Eminem's like, hey kids, you want to see me put 9-inch nails inside my eyelids? And just goes on for it. Watched TikTok the other day that said, this is going to determine whether you're millennial or you're Gen Z. Mm-hmm. If I say, black dress, what do you think of? Which song? I'm like, there's no other option. There's one option. That's it. It's only one option. What do you mean? They're like, you might have thought of 303, but just so you know, if you did, you're old as fuck. But however, if you thought of this other song by Lil Sum, congratulations, you're part of the greatest generation on earth. I'm like, there's another song with black dress.
Honestly, when you said black dress, I'm thinking white dress. You know, the white and gold and the black and blue dress.
What the fuck I said song though?
I thought Taylor Swift. Black dress, where you've been, I can show you.
Did you really didn't think
incredible
303? I did for sure.
If I would have like,
that's on your knees.
I heard it the way that it was, if it was like black dress, like if it was like then yeah, you're there.
Say please, you're looking up at me. You're like my favorite damn disease.
Okay.
Just had to get through that part.
Had to get out. Had to get it out.
Oh yeah.
You think we'll get to a beach this year?
You didn't get to a beach last year?
We got to a beach last year.
Felt like once.
You had a beach day.
That's what I'm saying. We'll get there. I don't know if it's going to be, like the olden days.
We're gonna go to any amusement parks this year?
We're going to a concert this year.
Yes.
Which concert?
Well, you're going to be there. You have plans July 31st. You didn't know?
I did not
That
know.
was June 31st.
No, July. I'm pretty sure it's July.
You definitely said June. 100%.
I think it's July.
I was really glad you didn't say July because my sister's
So
birthday.
who's the concert?
Fall Out Boy, Weezer,
And Green Day.
Green Day.
Classic rock, got it. Classic rock concert.
So you don't want in?
Oh, I definitely want to go.
Okay.
What's the price on it?
If we get tickets now, where we're not 100% sure if that's when it's going to be, you know, because of COVID and shit like that, only $30.
Fuck yeah. I had tickets for Fall Out Boy.
Sum 41?
No. Fall Out
'Cause
Boy.
I'm in it too deep.
My Chem, when they came back out after Gerard, and MGK, which was 2 years ago in February, that got canceled. That sucked ass.
Is that before he changed genres?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when he was rap.
I want to go to one of his concerts now to see how he blends in the rap with the punk pop stuff.
Even when he had his rap concerts, he was still throwing in his punk pop stuff. He's always been doing it, and crowd reciprocates it so well. His fans are diehard.
See, I'm only used to like heavy metal concerts, so going to a calmer concert's gonna be weird.
A Day to Remember. That's who else.
Yeah, it seemed too soon for Mike M.
Yeah,
Because they haven't toured yet. Since
Yeah, that's
they,
right.
They did like one show in L.A. and then they were going to tour, but then Rona.
I love A Day to Remember, and they always come back to Florida because they're based out of Ocala.
I love Mike M.
Love my
Because you know Mike M.
Yeah.
I love Fall Out Boy, Green Day, and Weezer, and seeing them all would be
Amazing.
amazing.
Weezer is fantastic.
Weezer's great.
Green Day is fantastic.
Green Day is
Oh,
great.
yeah.
There's obviously one thing you're supposed to say at this point now.
Fall Out
Fall Out
Boy.
Boy. Gotcha.
Thank you, Devin.
I was giving you a
Collin
chance.
said one. I said it.
Whatever.
No, he's the one that said
Weezer.
Weezer. He said Weezer.
I agreed.
I said Green Day.
I agreed.
So then you were supposed to say
I know, which is
Fall
why
Out
I
Boy.
started to say I said, then stopped. I thought you were waiting for Colin to say it.
No, it says.
I thought he was waiting for me to say too. I'm
I was
like,
motioning
what do you
towards
want me to
you
say?
and like, come on, he's got to do this right.
And then he's like, "There's one thing." Oh, Fall Out Boy. Got you.
It's there.
Oh, so you heard Sean started his own channel, right? Does the pop figures?
Yeah, because you told me.
Oh, okay.
Who else would I hear from?
Your pop figure just reminded me of it.
Yeah.
Which one is
Off
it?
the
Gandalf?
lake. Not the gray.
Why not the gray?
I don't know. I got it as a Christmas gift.
Racist as shit.
Yeah.
I also got that Goku figure.
And the Himalayan rock fucking.
No, that's just there. It's not mine. It just sits on.
What's up with the rock? It's a salt rock, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
minerals.
Have you licked it yet?
No, it's my roommate's lamp.
Why have you not licked the salt rock?
Because it's a lamp.
It's still salt.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it actually? Oh,
Yeah. It's pink
Okay.
salt.
I don't know. Why would I lick it?
Because it's salt.
I don't lick everything with salt.
You never licked a salt lamp?
No.
That's why you would do it.
No.
I've done it to a few of them.
Alright, guys, tune in here live as Mike licks the salt lamp. He's gonna turn on his camera so you guys can see it.
Not. The camera's on. I just edit it out so it's just a thing. It's just pointing at a fucking door.
Maybe you should leave that in. That way when people walk past it, they just see somebody every now and again.
Yeah, I know, but they didn't, consent to that.
Yeah, Sugar Tits doesn't want to be seen.
How do you know he doesn't want to be seen?
I actually don't think.
I don't think he cared. Still, he didn't consent to it.
Yeah. Consent matters, Paul.
Yeah.
Does it though?
Yes!
Yes!
What the fuck? That.
Yes!
Holy shit! Oh, that's fantastic. I love it. But what if they say no, and they really mean yes?
God. Alright, if you could change your middle name, would you take the... If you could change your middle name without having to go through the hassle of any paperwork at all, you're just like, you know what? It's actually going to be this.
Can I, constantly do it on the fly?
Yeah. What's the first thing you'd change it to?
Something stupid.
Bob.
Okay.
Like Rumpelstiltskin. There's something, just asinine. That was just what the fuck's
Is it, legally changed every time I do that?
Yeah, every time you change it.
Have you ever heard the guy in Africa say his name?
That's what I would change my middle name to. I would change it to, have you ever heard that guy say the name? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Have you ever heard him say his name? It's like oovum vum 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 vum. I can't say it. It's ridiculous.
I would change my name.
I keep
Some
trying.
To the Addams Family theme. Like, I'm Michael. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
The snaps come in from you're like, you're introducing who the fuck is snapping?
No, it's star snap star. Star snap star.
That's how it would read on your driver's license, but
Yeah.
in real life it'd make the snaps.
So, would you ever do that for your kid?
Give
Throw
him-
in random, like, actual, like, hey, do this while you're doing your name.
No.
Like the Adam da-da-da-da.
No, but I would definitely make puns in my kids' names.
I would name my fucking kid an anime character if I can like you've given the
My dad
opportunity.
went to a guy school with a guy. His name was Justin, and his last name was Time.
I would name a kid Martin and make their middle name McFly.
Martin McFly.
Marty.
Yeah,
Marty
yeah.
McFly. It's a goal one day.
It's a goal one day.
Just make his last name different than yours.
No, I would keep the same last name.
Okay.
So if you ever run into someone with my last name, first name's Martin, you better guess for goddamn sure.
McFly.
McFly's the middle name.
It's like, Marty, we gotta go back to the future.
That is how you should greet them every time you see them.
Are you gonna buy a DeLorean for him to drive?
At that point, it better fly.
Is that gonna be his first car?
So here's the thing,
And it's
right?
only gonna play if I could walk 500 miles.
That's your mother, yes. So I'm gonna have a DeLorean their entire childhood, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep them from seeing the movie. Any
Okay.
way possible. So then,
You're just gonna ruin their life.
ruin their life.
Okay.
They realize they would drive around in a DeLorean.
By that point, no one's gonna fucking get the or no one's gonna know the reference. So it's not like they're gonna be like,
That's
No.
not true.
No, it's gonna be. It's
Because
cultural.
me and you get the
impact.
reference, and we'll still be around.
yeah, but like, let's go through this scenario, right? We have a kid who's in like fucking kindergarten with his kid, right? And they're
Okay,
like,
we have a kid. I'm the dad. You're the mom. Got it.
and we're like, oh hey, that's your friend Martin. And we're like, yeah, Martin. And we're like, hey Martin, what's your middle name? Hey Martin, what's your name? Martin. Insert last name here. I mean, the chances of him say you gotta tell him to always give his middle name when he's introducing himself. Then you keep it alive.
No, because I feel like Back to the Future is still gonna be relevant 20 years from now.
I mean, it's always going to be relevant,
Exactly.
right? It's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
That's why it's gonna be relevant. You
They'll
remember
do a
Star
remake.
Wars?
They'll do a remake for sure.
Do you remember Star Wars? The little thing, Star Wars, in the 70s.
Star Wars is continuing to release shit though. It's continuing to release content, keeping it relevant. Back to the Future is not. That's what I'm saying. It'll get a remake for sure. Because at this point, we're just in the point where our cinematic, our movies and they're
Hey,
just
you know The
remakes.
Godfather? Seen The Godfather?
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable comparing Back to the Future with Godfather as
I think
far
it's
as
as relevant.
pop culture significance. There's like an entire culture backing The Godfather.
Just saying. They're
Same
making
thing
content.
with Back to the Future, though. That's why they can sell the DeLorean kits like they do.
I don't feel comfortable making the comparison. I respect the opinion.
You ever heard of Rick and Morty?
Yes.
Would you say that's pretty relevant?
I mean, that's basically the same thing.
It's literally the same thing. It's literally an internet comedy sketch that Dan Harmon had made that was fucking Doc and Marty, and then they were like, Cartoon Network's like, that's cool. You gotta like have them not be those characters though.
So it's
So it
Rick
literally
and Morty.
is
Instead
Doc
of
and Marty.
Doc and Marty, it's Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
We go up to a Gen Z and we're like, hey, you heard of Rick and Morty? They're like, yeah, for sure. I love that shit. They're like, yeah. Heard of Back to the Future?
They're
like,
gonna also say, yeah.
I don't know.
I love that shit.
I don't know. Just for you, I will ask 10 Gen Zers tomorrow and give you the results.
Okay. How about you make them wait a week for this podcast, and we bring it back up then?
I mean, sure.
Ask 10 a day. There you go.
No.
Take an actual poll.
No, I'll ask 10 tomorrow. We'll do a sample.
Yeah, sample poll. So, how's everybody's life going? What are you guys doing recently?
Getting ready for a promotion.
Good shit.
Getting ready to be heartbroken.
When you get denied?
No.
No.
Are you going to be heartbroken?
When he leaves his soulmate. Does he not get how I said the one could be unreleased?
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
But
edit here.
But yes, that person whose name wasn't heard.
Yeah. No, for real. Like honestly, like I've never in my life, I told Mike this, I've never in my life had somebody been so in sync with me, like, to where, like, our humors are... Yes.
Okay.
What?
He said, was I right?
I literally said that person whose name wasn't heard here.
I was making sure. I am a little out of my head right now.
You're in it too deep?
I'm in too deep.
Try not to keep in my head. Instead of going under again.
So, speaking of singing,
We're fucking old.
Yeah, we are.
Kelsey gets so mad at me because when I sing at the house and I like jokingly sing, I
You don't
use
say
like
the
an
right words.
unnecessarily high pitched voice just to like annoy her, and it's fantastic.
I was gonna say. He's
So
married.
you're doing it to annoy her.
Yes.
And then
And
he's
you're
like,
upset that she's getting upset.
No, I'm not upset. It's just kind of like, hey, let me be happy. Let me sing. It's not intentionally that I do it to annoy her, but I do it.
You literally just said that.
I do it to annoy her after it does annoy her.
that
like-
doesn't...
I do it because I'm doing it, and then it annoys her, and then I'm like, you know what?
There's gonna be a moment.
I'm gonna
weeks from
annoy
now
her
when she's
anyway.
listening to this podcast and she's like, "I fucking knew it, Colin! I fucking knew it!"
I'm not shy about it. I tell her I do it because of this.
I want you to name that tune.
Yeah.
Good show.
Have you ever watched the, was it Wayne Brady that hosted it?
Yeah, we talked about it on the podcast. Don't forget the lyrics.
Yeah, don't forget the lyrics.
Have you seen Wayne?
And then
Brady?
your response was, I was like the one on CMT, Singing Bee.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
It's been released. I can go find it.
Okay, you do that.
He won't.
I won't.
Just
I like that you
back me
threaten
up.
that I can
we
go
did
find
have this
it.
conversation.
we
and that is what he
100%.
said.
I do remember you having a response.
Hey,
That was pretty
you guys in the
good.
comment section, put a time and the name of the podcast so I can go back and listen to it.
When the shit
and
gets
prove them
unreleased, because Colin will continue to say shit that's gonna...
I only said one thing so far.
Whoa, two.
I only said one thing so far, at least.
Two.
What was the first thing?
I don't. One, I can't. We can't say it.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Two, I don't remember, but I do remember there was one.
I remember
Yeah, there was
exactly
one.
what it was. I
Well,
remember both
one
of them.
and the one that you just did.
What was the other thing? I don't remember another thing.
Well, I'm not going to say it because then it'll be a third.
Well, that's fine because we just had to cut a few minutes ago. We can just cut right here too.
Why are you making Mike's job harder?
Make my job harder.
Because it takes like 2 seconds to cut this.
I'm going to have to double check that he makes the first two out. Because they both directly relate to me.
Do they?
Yeah.
Still don't remember what the first thing is. I know what the second one is. That was my bad.
Have you watched Code Geass yet?
Oh no, not yet.
Jesus,
That is one that I am hard stuck on watching.
Just watch it. It's good.
Yeah, I hear that.
Name one thing that Austin's recommended you that you didn't enjoy.
Code Geass season 1, episode 1.
No, I didn't. No, I did not specifically say Code Geass season 1, episode 1. And to be fair, it doesn't take very long for a ramp on it.
I'm in at the end of the first episode.
Because
he does the chess match.
Yeah, I mean, like that whole
I didn't make it to the end of the first episode.
Well, you didn't even watch the full episode, man. The moment that gets you is at the very end.
Oh, well, I got to like 3/4 of the way through and I just couldn't.
Did you see Suzaku do his flying jump kick?
No.
Oh my fucking shit.
I don't know.
Is he even in a thing yet?
Someone dies.
And then you turned it off.
God, hold on.
Oh, he thinks they're dead?
Yeah.
You think they're dead?
Hold on. Listen, it's been, how long have I known you? 6 years since I've watched it?
I can't believe you.
7 years since I've watched it?
Shit.
Luffy about to stand up and do some shit.
Luffy.
Or not Luffy, fucking Lelouch. Let's start with L's.
Lelouch v. Britannia commands you to watch the fucking show!
Yo, so what about Lord Twigo?
Who?
Your transitions.
You don't know Lord Twigo?
Who's that?
Lord Twigo from Seven Deadly Sins. You know the guy when you haven't watched Seven Deadly Sins? Got you. He's like the first quote unquote bad guy.
Quote unquote is heavy on that one.
Yeah. So he pulls a Vegeta?
No.
Nah, he becomes fucking the most irrelevant character to ever exist.
The most irrelevant? Is that what you're saying?
Clown guy. What's the clown guy's name?
Buggy? Nope.
Buggy.
Buggy's got more screen time than he does.
The Lord Twigo?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea who
It's
Buggy
like
is.
30 seconds of one episode, and that's it.
It's the very first episode,
Nice.
I think.
Gets smacked around like a little bitch, and he's out.
Wait, no, he gets screen time in a later episode, too.
Another 30 seconds added to the pot.
There you go. Have you been keeping up with that?
Yeah.
Did you watch the movie yet?
Yeah.
What do you think of the movie? The Sky movie?
I enjoyed it. I truthfully did enjoy it.
Yeah. So how's life, Mike?
It's going.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going.
All right.
Yeah.
Good podcast conversation.
Good podcast conversation.
So, Austin, how's life?
Motherfucker, you already asked me this. I started to tell you and then you derailed it. You piece of shit. I'm like...
Did I derail it, though?
Yes, you did.
Like, end of Snowpiercer derailed it. Do you not? Have you
Maybe
not
a
seen
good
Snowpiercer?
reference? I don't know.
Have you not seen Snowpiercer?
No.
Snowpiercer's so fucking good.
What is it?
So Chris Evans is the main
Okay.
character.
That's the guy with the Velociraptors.
It's Captain...
No, that's Chris Pratt.
Oh, Chris Pratt.
Captain America, okay?
Captain America.
Oh, that's Chris Evans,
Chris
yeah.
Evans. Or
They're not
the
the same
skater
person.
boyfriend from Scott Pilgrim, as you might.
He was a skater guy. She was a
Well, the
skater girl.
actor skater. Yeah. Yeah.
He was a skater boy. She said.
But
see
he's
you
on
later,
this
boy.
train, right? On this train,
He wasn't good enough.
circumvents the globe,
Okay.
right? Like all the way around.
That means it goes around the Earth. World.
And all of humanity that's still alive is on this train.
They're all on the train.
Because outside the train,
It's bad.
frozen.
That's right.
Okay.
Very bad.
Not like Elsa showed up, but
Like, real frozen.
like real frozen.
Like Day After Tomorrow Frozen.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They're in an ice age. So all of humanity is on this fucking train. The
Aren't we
train.
technically at the end of an ice age right now?
The train
Okay.
is divided by like your rank in
Class.
society, your class.
Gotcha.
So the back of the train, they
So like Hunger Games.
their kids get stolen at some point, don't they?
Yeah.
The kids get stealing sometimes.
Okay.
They eat fucking these protein bars, which
Definitely thought you were going to say they eat the kids.
It's like they get like they're MREs for meals pretty
Okay.
much.
and they find out later they're all cockroaches.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not the kids. Okay.
They have to like take their own arms off sometimes. I don't know what's up, but like it's poorest of the poor, and like like up in the front they're like fucking like orgy parties, wine dined every night, shit like that.
I mean, you'd want to have orgy parties too.
So it's like that's the way society is. Obviously, dystopian future.
Okay.
And then Chris Evans' character leads a rebellion to the front of the train, makes it to the front of the train, so, like, it's kind of like a video game almost where they're clearing each level. There's, like, a lot of, like, cool, like, weird shit in it. Like, at one point, like, they pass a certain point, so they know it's been a year, so they celebrate New Year's. And, like, they're, like, in the middle of this, like, intense fight. Like, the guard people are fighting the people revolting. And then they just all fucking, like, stop and are like, Happy New Year! And they go back to fighting. So,
it's
like,
a good movie.
It's a lot of shit like that.
So they all just want to go to the front to fuck.
No, they want to go to the front to be like, yo, obviously if we have fucking steak and all the money and shit in here, we don't need to live so fucking poor in the back.
But that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, but the point is, like, fuck you guys. Make it fair
Because-
and even instead of making us fucking give our kids up and shit.
Because if you spread all that out, then that doesn't last as long.
Should I stab him? Can we stab him?
What? No, it sounds like a solid movie, though.
No, it is. It is.
But yeah, but then at the end they blow up the train. So that's why.
So everybody dies.
No, an Asian girl and her little brother survive.
Can withstand the cold.
They find a flower or some shit. It's like, oh, there's hope outside the world.
Spring, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like an I Am Legend thing.
Sure.
Like, oh, here's the blood. There's hope.
Yeah. 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 Except no Will Smith. Will Smith's not it. It's very sad.
Like, he didn't have to die. He could have just threw the grenade and walked away.
Yeah, but they killed his dog.
They killed his dog.
They didn't kill his dog. He killed his dog.
They made it to where he had to kill his dog.
He chose to kill his dog. He could have let it free.
You have to kill it eventually.
That's not necessarily true.
Listen, they make vampires, so, you know.
They make vampires.
Yeah, basically the zombies in I Am Legend are vampires. They can't go in the fucking sunlight.
Okay. I understand a little bit.
Also, Demon Slayer. They're
I
vampires.
haven't started it yet.
Fuck anyone. They're vampires.
Yeah,
They,
I mean,
they drink blood. They can't go out in the sunlight. They get claw shits. Yeah, they're vampires.
So,
Fuck
still
you.
watching High School DxD.
Still not.
Really?
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Too many animes to watch.
Don't watch it with a bunch of dudes around.
I mean, you go to the strip club with your bros. Like,
Do I?
I've never been to the strip club with Colin.
You have not. I have not been to the strip club with anybody but Kelsey.
Mike and I have been in a strip club together.
no, I didn't.
I wonder if they let us do a podcast from the
Sure,
strip
dude.
club.
When?
When we tried to go, it was the first day it was opening after COVID.
No, remember I fucking fell asleep. It
Yeah,
was
he
after
took off and then you went and then...
because we did the beach and then we did the other thing and then we were like, all right, we're gonna go home, shower, nap. I didn't wake up from my nap.
Save yourself $20.
Yeah, because you guys were only in there for like 30 seconds and then got out or some shit, right?
Felt like 30 seconds, yeah.
When did we start this podcast?
When?
Yeah.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah. Noted. Do we got anywhere to go now?
I mean, we can cut the podcast short this week.
That's not short, that's...
Well, depending on how much makes it in.
Yeah.
Most of it will.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
lazy.
cool. Just gotta edit 2 things.
All right, thank you for stopping by the Good Vibes Cast.
Wait, you gotta give your intro. We never give an intro.
We did an intro.
Did we?
Yeah, you
I
did the intro because I started it.
I introed.
I'm pretty sure Mike did.
I bet you anything I introed. You started it, stopped, and then I did the
Ooh,
intro.
bet text right now.
No.
Okay.
That's you're not that confident?
No.
I'm 100% on it.
Wow.
You gotta remember, I'm confident in this.
Thank you for joining us for the Good Vibes Cast. It's your boy.
Did you say bet decks? Was that the first thing you went to?
Yeah.
Fucking hell!
I got a deck I can bet. Each card's worth maybe a penny, and it's like 20.
And I assume you want me to
Card
throw Super Friends
You
up.
can throw whatever deck. I'm not betting. I'm not involved in this, but I want to see you guys exchange decks.
Don't forget to click the Weeble link in the description below.
I'd like his elves deck.
His end was this your boy, and then never finished his thought there, and then just came back with the see ya.
Deuces. No, where's your outros?
Sorry, I'm processing the deuces.
Yes.
I'm a little under the influence.
He's under the weather.
Yeah,
I
weather.
am though.
Not you, me.
Yeah, no. But he did.
No, but you're not. You got other things. Do your thing.
That was my thing.
Thanks
No,
for tuning in, guys. This has been Austin here. Make sure to tell someone you love them. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't click the fucking links that are going to give them money because we're going to make a Patreon.
Click the links that give us money because you want to make money too.
Go back into the other podcast and write a comment with the timestamp where Colin said that he will like the fucking CMT version of the show.
Singing bee.
Singing me.
That sounds like something Mike would say.
No, I'd much rather prefer Don't Forget the Lyrics.
I like Don't Forget the Lyrics.
Wow,
Yeah, that's great.
lyrics.
And yeah, I'm Mike. I am under the weather, so you know.
Sure he is.
And I am.
He's got the vid.
It's very possible.
He got us all three the vid.
I mean, I'm sorry.
4. I mean, Lord Twigo's right next to us. Can't remember his actual name.
No, he's not. Listen, it's
Who's he
Foo.
calling Lord?
Foo.
Foo.
Is he calling me Lord Twigo?
No, he's
I know
calling-
anyone. Yeah, but everyone knows Foo.
Clearly, he's wild now here calling Foo Lord Twigo.
Like, come on, man. Foo gets more screen time than any character.
Any character,
Any character.
show, any.
He stands right in front of the camera. That's why you don't see anything.
You're just looking at his shirt when you see the podcast symbol. He just doesn't move.
You never made the thing to make the podcast symbol the thing. It's still been that fucking stock.
I like it. The problem was I went to go tweak it, and I'm like, everything I came up with, I'm like, I just kind of like this fucking better. We're just gonna roll with this.
All right. Still don't know if we have legal permission to use this.
It's okay.
Legal permission to use what?
The background image that I put up on the podcast.
I mean, nobody's complained about it, right?
I mean, yeah, we haven't made it big yet.
Correct.
All of a sudden, we start making a name. They look at it and they're like, yeah, you need to delete all those old episodes.
Yeah.
It'll probably be for the better, to be honest.
Nah, they need to see us grow.
Then
were
what
once
you do
small
is you just-
tadpoles, and they will see us flourish into frogs.
Then you just edit the video and change the picture.
Yeah, but to do that, I need to download the video from YouTube.
You don't save the video on your computer?
I need to have fucking room in my hard drive, bro.
You have a hard drive? You don't have a solid state drive?
My solid state's only like 225 gigs.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, get a 2 terabyte.
Or I just deleted one. I don't need it on my computer anymore.
Okay. That too.
Like, eventually, I'd run out of space, no matter what.
Alright, back to the closing of this podcast.
But I didn't finish, so I'd have to download it off YouTube,
Okay.
edit it, delete the version that's up there, and re-upload.
You wouldn't have to edit it. I mean, you would, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, but
you just cut the sound part and put
it still needs to like encode and process, and depending on the size of the video, that could take a while.
But you're not doing anything. Right?
Yeah, but I have to edit the video and then export the video back to an MP4.
Oh, that's right.
The exporting is what, no matter what's going to take
So
several hours.
my recording
And
comes
to
out
do that
weird.
for like
So
a
I
bunch
started
of videos would be
started
finished.
trying to edit a video, but I couldn't get my editing software to work because it didn't like the file, the format my videos were saved in.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, you just gotta save what your video saves as.
no, I have to export them to keep the quality. I have to export them into a different format.
Oh, are you like are you recording with OBS?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
What do you record?
Streamlabs.
I think that means he's ready to wrap.
Yeah, I know, but I finished the conversation to be almost over. I was just trying to help you solve the problem.
That's fine.
Right.
I mean, I'm
Yes.
still going to record with OBS. It's fine. Don't forget to click the stash link in the link
Oh, no, thank you. But
in
don't
the
click
description.
It. I don't need the money.
Okay. Then,
I mean, I definitely do fucking need the money. Let's be real. But
I need the money, so click the Weeble link.
But instead, forget both those and send it to our Patreon, which is now up and running for at least a week.
Thanks to
you've seen
your
the
boy
intro
Jynx.
video we made. You saw all the perks and prizes. He got that all set up all on his own. He was like, you know what? I don't even want you guys to mess with it. I got this. And you know what? We respect his wishes.
He set up goals and everything.
Everything.
So when you hit that goal, whatever he put there, as long as it doesn't involve me and it's not approved yet, it'll happen.
But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here every week. Keep this
Well,
good times
listening,
going.
you ain't watching much.